Hope we achieve it.
It's your
Whose
turn.
turn is it?
It's Ben's turn.
Ben.
Because, that was me.
Easy. Hope you guys are having fun with the show.
Well, these are good questions.
Yeah, it's a very good questions.
Yeah.
Hi, so this is question 13. Shiv did question 12. Yeah, it's guys part of the 90 challenge.
Hey, Ben is really trying.
Trying to impress my teacher. You can throw shout outs in the middle of the training session.
Everyone needs to be like,
Yeah, Ben has really made me proud. And if you all just like this man,
you're gunning for a shout out.
Mneza badilika. So when it starts with like quote marks.
Yeah.
When we get kids as a husband, I will play second fiddle. Shiv, do you relate to this statement?
Oh.
This question went for the jugular.
Hey.
Play second fiddle.
Yeah.
When we get kids as a husband, I'll play second fiddle.
Yeah.
Like you
do
come
think
second
it's
to the
true?
kids.
Yeah. Do you think that's a true statement that when we started to have kids, you took like a backseat?
Backseat from what exactly?
I guess from me, from my attention. That's what I'm assuming from the question.
Yes.
Okay. Like initially, like when the kid comes.
Yeah.
Like
you've
Shikie
just
focuses more on the
accepted
kid
yeah.
and not you. So you have to.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if it's like you just accept, yes, I'll take second fiddle. I think it's kind of like natural to obviously kind of take a step back in terms of it's not just about me, you know. If you can speak as adults, yes, those boobs are no longer mine. For a long time.
They need them for their survival.
Like it's a need.
Yeah. So yes, you can take a step back then, and also you realize how much it takes a toll on the lady, her body, her mindset, her everything. It also takes a toll on you and your relationship now. So it's like, yes, you take a step back and kind of play second fiddle, but you also are very, very aware that you can't lose yourselves in this and just like give up on it. So you still have to take the time and take the initiative to work on not just yourself, but on your relationship. Yeah. So just small things. So you still have to be there, be around, do what you can.
Yeah.
But just know, you're not like
Yeah,
center
not-
of attention.
Things have changed now.
Things have changed.
Yeah. Serikali imebadilika.
Yeah, serikali imebadilika. Still think I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Shikie, is this true?
I think so. Yes, I do agree because you're literally now fully in charge of another life.
Yes.
Yep.
A whole other life. Like literally, if you do not do stuff for them, they cannot do anything. You know. But I think it's one of those times that also your maturity or your, I don't know what word to use, is tested.
Tested, yeah.
Yeah, because
Understanding.
yeah,
Empathy or
because I mean, as my partner, he can choose to be the partners who now are available to their boys 24/7 because she's busy with the kids.
Yeah.
You know, and we know people like this who.
Yeah, it's a testing, it's a tough time.
Yeah, it's a tough time because I'm sure even as my partner, he feels a bit lonely and put to the side, but also you've heard him saying he still needs to be present.
Yeah,
he still needs to pull his weight.
Yeah.
He still needs to
Literally
be there.
have to make that decision like every day.
it's like a choice.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Yeah, this is what I'm directing to Ben. Every day.
In fact, that's a good one because the other
Literally.
question is
Yeah.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough when, put on the side and just like, all right, now trying to fish for attention with the boys. That's when now you can easily be swayed by.
Yeah.
That's when you can potea, man.
oh, it's a tricky time.
Yeah.
And it's not even intentional on Shikie's side.
Yeah, and it's not, and that's the thing.
There's nothing she can do about
Even
it.
just hormonally, chemically, her body has changed.
The body is all over the
that
place.
affects mindset and emotion and everything. So it's like we have to work on this again.
Again. And it happens with every child.
Yeah.
I mean,
With
we've
every
gone
child,
through it twice.
When you find out you've found your balance, like the difference is 5 years.
Yes, the difference is 5 years. So we had gotten to a nice sweet spot.
Yeah.
And
And
we
then
were back to
everything
balance.
is
And then we're like,
disrupted.
you know what would be a good idea? Let's do it again.
and then
How long
it
do you
goes
think
back.
it takes for you to get your rhythm back?
That's actually the question I wanted to ask. For how long will I prepare myself for this?
Wow, it takes a while. It's a conversation. In
Yes.
fact, I was having and it's different
Years.
for everybody. It can take years. Yeah, I think for me the first time around, I now fully felt like myself maybe when she was around 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben is done. Ben is like cut. Well, and it differs for different ladies.
Yeah.
But especially, I guess it also depends on the mindset you go in with. Someone told me recently that women recover quicker or better, I think quicker, when the child was wanted or rather planned for.
Okay.
Because there's less trauma.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There's less.
That's a good point.
Yeah, there's less trauma. So if you're going in with the mindset of we're actually planning to do this, we're trying to do this, I feel like it makes the recovery a bit easier.
Because you accept.
Because you expected it. You are not.
Have accepted it.
Yeah,
Expected
you
it.
had not planned for a trip to Turkey next year, and then pregnant.
Yeah.
You know.
So do the 3 years look like fights? Do they look like...
They kind of just look like a lot of really trying to find your groove again.
Yeah.
So think of, I don't know whether we say think of taking yourself back to the beginning of your relationship.
Like dating all over
You
again?
have to
Dating,
date all
yeah.
over again. Let's go.
Get to know each
Intentionally
other
going
again.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And give each other
Okay, what are
a
your
lot
hobbies?
of grace.
Taking care of my baby.
Is your favorite color still the same?
Yeah.
And also a lot of grace, I think, especially from your partner, now from the man.
Yeah.
Because these times he'll try. Even you'll wake up one day and you're like, maybe I found my rhythm. And then you try, and then you're like,
No, not yet.
Not yet. So there's a lot of grace required from, especially, I think, the partner who did not birth the child.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The next question is, Ben
Keep
is-
telling you, this will leave me more scared.
You're going to live here a lot more scared.
Ben, is
Like,
this a fear for you? Oh, definitely, this is a fear for me.
100%.
This is a serious
Even
fear
for
for me.
me, it is a fear because I don't want to lose our friendship. I don't want to feel like something has come between our dynamic.
It's also stressful
This
for
is a fear
you.
for me.
Even for you, it's quite stressful
Yeah.
because even you can see it happening, but also there's other stuff that you need to get done.
It's gonna be tough for joyriders as well. I mean, we're all gonna go through it together.
Yeah,
you guys
man.
chose to be part of this journey, and
It's happening.
we don't make the rules. I'm sorry, it's life. Interesting. So, Wanjiru, the last question is: what do you think will happen?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what will happen. I'm just scared of whatever it is. If there's that period and I know it has to happen, I'm scared of it because I don't want to feel like... I like our dynamic. I like that we can hang out 24/7 and like conversations are rich. I'm scared of that changing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the unknown that I'm more scared of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. This is question 1. In your experience or imagination, if you had got or have gotten children before you got married, do you think it is a position to A, explore marriage, B, must get married, C, co-parent, D, it would have meant nothing?
What?
So I think this is getting a child before married in your experience or imagination. So the question of getting married because you got a kid, because you're pregnant.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
so do you think it's a position to explore marriage, must get married, co-parent, it would have meant nothing?
I don't think it should be a reason to
get married?
I think
Yeah,
so too.
I think
so
that's
too.
that's
actually
tricky.
don't.
If it's not working,
That's
it's
a bad
Yeah,
idea.
Getting married for the kids is
Yeah.
I think that's a terrible idea.
most times doesn't end well.
unless
You
both
know?
of you want to do it, I think.
Yeah,
Just
unless-
because of a kid, no.
Just, I would say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what option are we going with?
It would have meant
That's
nothing.
nothing.
To have meant nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's Shiv. Nice. We're doing well. How are you guys finding the
Yeah.
questions?
Good.
They're good, eh?
They're good questions.
Perfect.
2 parts to this question. What is one of your bad habits that you wish your kids don't pick up? And B, what is one of the best traits your partner has that you wish your kids pick up? So one is your bad habit that you don't want them. The other
Yeah.
is the best traits from your partner that you want them to pick up.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting question.
A bad habit that I have, I think I tend to not say what's on my mind.
Okay.
So I'll think something, and then probably should have said it, but I'll go tell Ben, and then he'll do with that information as he pleases.
Okay.
So I would want my kids to be more assertive, more vocal. Yeah. I don't do that so well.
I love that.
So what trait would you want them to pick up from me? Let me hear you.
I think that assertion. Ben speaks whatever is on his mind.
Yeah.
He'll say it. If he has a problem with you, he will say it.
Yeah.
And then he'll go to bed and do with it as you please.
Yeah.
Like, that's
And he'll
really
sleep
none
well.
of his business.
Life is too
Like,
short,
yeah,
man.
he said his peace of mind and he said it.
Yeah, life
And
is
he
too
said
short
what he
to
said.
hold grudges,
Yeah.
what. Say it.
I would want for him to
Senior
for them.
Shiv. Same. Say it, man.
Yeah.
You can't go die in your thoughts alone and you wanted to express
Yeah.
yourself. Express yourself.
You say it
it's
and then you go
stressful.
sleep. It's out there.
Definitely.
I think I would want them to pick that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad trait that I wouldn't want my kids to pick up is that sometimes I overthink things and tend to be a bit paranoid.
Okay.
A bit.
Oh.
I'm those people, if I get a certain pain in my body, I'll go into Google, probably call the doctor.
You think you're dying?
Oh, definitely. Like,
And then he'll go to Hosi,
Oh,
he'll ask for an
definitely.
MRI, he'll ask for everything.
I've done that before, like, I tend to be a bit too, I overthink stuff,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want them to pick that up. What I would want them to pick up from Wanjiru, so many traits. I mean, Wanjiru treats people very well. And sometimes I think it's unnecessary.
Like, you don't deserve that kindness.
I feel like she feels the same way.
Sometimes it's unnecessary, Like something like should be working on a project, and then one crucial person fails that whole project, especially with her business, and she's still, she's not even calling them out. It's like the bare minimum is at least to call them out.
Ben
Okay.
will call them and say, so my name is Ben, and I'm Wanjiru's husband, and this is what you've done to
Na ila
her.
wamunaletea kwa nyumba staki.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What you guys?
I think my answers are exactly like Wanjiru's.
Yeah.
Exact same.
Yeah?
Yeah. Same bad habit, same wish my children can pick. That basically being able to say what they want to say and sleep
Yeah.
well at night. Me, hata sitalala.
But yeah, you'll be like, guys,
Oh, you say what you have to say, but you will sleep at
No, he'll probably push me to say what it is I should be
what
saying.
Maybe I'll
And then
not.
at night, I'm just with a headache. I'm
Yeah.
like, I hope I never see this person again.
Yeah.
Watu wapewe bana.
And I'm the opposite. I won't sleep until I say it. I say it, then I'll sleep nicely.
Yeah, she
can
can
see
be
me
like,
as
It's
they
up to you
say.
now. You deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my answers are exactly like Wanjiro's.
For you, sure.
Okay.
And also maybe something they should pick up from Shiko, I want them to pick up is her organization. Yeah, it's very organized.
Same.
Whether it's
Very
things around the
OCD.
house, whether it's budgeting, whether it's, all that. Yeah, I'm very haphazard in how I...
Hey,
Oh,
she
that's
just
100%.
living.
They're the same,
I'm very
same.
haphazard with how I live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I need
Like-
order.
Me too. Every
I
time we
need
go for
order.
shopping, like sometimes I prefer doing shopping alone, so that I can put in some stuff that I just, just spray.
It wasn't in the
dashboards,
budget.
what
wow.
just what. And Wanjiru is there, things have to be followed. Probably go for the cheapest. Like, oh, I don't
Some
want it.
budget.
Some budget.
Life's hard, yeah.
So you what bad traits would you not want them to pick up from?
From you.
me.
From you, yeah.
Think of yourself so highly. Okay, bad traits. A bad trait would be what? Which I've worked on is saying stuff that would get you in trouble. Like, you don't always have to say something that would hurt someone, or not caring that whether they get hurt or not. Like, just thinking twice.
Before
Just
you
taking
say
some
it.
time to think. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it would get me in trouble all my
Yeah.
life. Just say what you need to say. Just shout it out and be like, whatever, So it's just,
Don't always have to say
don't always have to
Say
say
it.
it. It's
Okay.
not, the power is not in always saying it.
Sometimes the power is actually
Power is
not
just
saying
not
it.
saying it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
really
I hope I
funny.
remember that.
Don't think too highly of yourself.
Who is it?
I
Shikie?
think I'm the one who's up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have A and B. How many children do you think your partner wanted to have? That's A. Then the other question is, do you think that the amount of money you should be... Do you think that the amount of money you should have should be in direct relation to the number of children that you have? Okay. How many children do you think
Your partner wants or
wanted to have? Can I tell you guys
Yeah, please.
how many children Shiv thought he wanted to have and how quickly he changed his mind? Shiv used to tell me 4 kids. Ew, me I was always like 2.
4, we'll buy an
I was like
Alphard,
2.
we'll get a Noah.
Alikuwa too sour. We had one child. He was like, even one is even one. I'm the one I think who pushed for the second one.
I was like, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do this again.
She was just like, it's enough.
Yeah.
This is even less than 1 year in. He was like, 4, no. Yeah.
I think Ben wants to have. I think he's in the same boat as Shiv now because he has no kids.
Yes.
He's saying he wants how many kids? 4.
I said I wanted 4.
4.
Yeah.
Quite ambitious if you ask me.
That's 4. I wanted 4.
Yeah.
Are you guys from big families?
I have
we
three.
are 3. I lost my sister, so now we are 2.
2.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
we were 3.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are 3. So I want 2.
Okay.
2.
And it could be 1, but I don't want the other one to be lonely. So it's
Imagine
2.
Babe, that's the entire reason why I had a second child. I was just like, our child is such an extrovert. She needs somebody with her. Yeah.
You guys are very similar.
So it could be 1, but I would want them to have a sibling. So we'll settle
It's
for
also
2.
nice for you to have some time to yourself.
Yeah.
And play with each other.
I wanted 4.
Yeah.
But
Wanted
this-
or what?
I wanted because the way I'm seeing things happening, the economy and all
economy,
that
bro.
stuff. And also I'm seeing my friends who have kids and I'm just saying they were 1 child. Just 1.
And also you're looking at the one who will
Changes
carry those kids.
Everything, yeah. Once you told me after the second one, I'll carry the rest.
Yeah, after that, even me, I told Shiv, for his 4, I said, I'll carry 2. The other 2, you figure out where you find them. Yeah.
So I wanted 4, but does the amount of money you make influence how many kids you have? To be honest, if I don't know, if I was to come up with this cool tech thing and then it's bought out and then I'm a billionaire, me I'd be paying you. I'd be like, name your price, sister. Let me check
What? No, wow. And some there are relationships that the lady is compensated for every child. We have our queen Beyonce. I think she's compensated for every child.
By Jay?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, it is
Trust
legacy
the
for them.
king.
Because of the business that she loses when she has to be at home before she's back to work.
Yeah. I'm sure that
Learn from the
maybe
queen.
insurance companies can also look into that.
They
Maybe for
like,
content
they
creators,
should. Yeah,
like when
you
you
know.
get a child, they just pay you because this is your dough, you've lost out on gigs.
You've lost some income.
So,
So
I
do you
think-
think that the amount of money you should have should be in direct relation to the number of children you have?
I think yes.
I think yes as well.
think-
So if you
Yes.
became a billionaire, more kids?
No.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm leading
no.
with the Simanis on this one. So
Until
I'm
I
good.
write 25 million check.
I'm good
man.
with it too.
You know,
I wouldn't mind taking care of other kids if I had the money
okay, yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't want them to come and live with us, but
Yeah.
if we can help
From
I'd
from
like
afar.
to help
from
as many.
afar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Definitely.
Me
That's,
too.
that's,
Do
that's
that.
enough. In fact, I was just thinking to myself the other day how our parents raised us with such little amount, like we had food, we had school fees.
and they're paying fees for siblings.
When I look at that money now, I can't even survive on that money alone, So I'm just like,
How did you
our
do it with an
folks
entire family?
must have been like superheroes, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
True.
do we finish with that?
I think
Yeah.
we have.
Who's next?
Yeah. Now we are.
Ben.
There's 4 questions remaining. This conversation is so interesting.
We're almost at the end.
Maze, you guys are feeling sad, but anyway. This comes to an end. If men give birth, maternity leave will be 1 year and fully paid. Anonymous discuss.
Fully agree. 100%. The patriarchy would make it such that.
If men give birth, maternity will be 1 year and fully paid.
I think
so
so.
many benefits.
Yeah.
How many? How
so
long?
many
How long?
benefits.
Can I ask just?
Yeah.
How long is maternity leave in Kenya?
Maternity leave in Kenya is
Legally
3 months. Legally, it's 3 months, 90 days. And weekends are counted.
Yeah.
Weekends are counted in there. I don't understand why the weekends are counted in the...
But dad's is 2 weeks.
That is 2 weeks.
Madness.
No, crazy.
Yeah,
You have it rough.
That is...
I think it's tough
get
for
out.
everyone.
It's
way
tough
too
for
short.
everyone.
It's way too short.
3 months you've
3
barely
months
gotten
and then
to,
you go
Oh my
back.
god.
Barely left the house.
to learn how to do anything.
So if you're employed, you go back immediately 3 months. So that means
Yeah.
your nanny has to have been with you from the start so that they can learn the baby. It's
Yeah.
a lot for one person.
It's a lot. It's and it's even and sometimes also remember, even within that 3 months, you might not just have the same nanny. Things might go left.
Yeah.
Then you hire a new nanny. Like for us, the first time around, I think we got our nanny maybe a month before I had to go back to work.
Oh my god.
Which is also very tough.
Yeah.
Not every company will give you flexible hours after.
It's still the same.
It can still be the same. But if you have a good employer, then they let you go home maybe at lunchtime or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So
There's some who refuse.
Yeah. I had a terrible
Yeah.
boss.
What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
they want the kid to eat.
Hey,
Don't care.
let me tell you, my boss.
For them, the
you know what
bottom
my
line,
boss told me?
capitalism. Yeah.
My boss, who is a man who clearly does not spend time carrying his children or anything, he told me, if you're missing your baby while you're at work, you know what I usually do? I Skype.
Oh
I
my
Skype someone in the house.
God.
First, I'm like, how am I Skyping a 4-month-old baby? First. Second,
Toto,
who am I
Toto.
Skyping
Yeah,
in the house? Like,
Oh man.
privilege.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's wild.
It's wild.
Oh, definitely. If men we would give birth, I mean,
Yeah,
probably 1.5 years.
100%.
even.
Every
Please.
every
Yes.
office would have
Yeah.
a breastfeeding room,
Yeah.
a play area for the
kids.
kids.
You'd be la vida loca in here
Yeah,
in the
man.
I'm
streets.
sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You have it tough.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Yeah.
In fact, if we want to know your story. If you've given birth and you had to take a maternity leave, please let us know how it's been in the comment section, because that sounds like it's something I never knew it was 3 months.
It's that's a very short
wow.
time. Yeah. So what people do sometimes is, now ladies will try not to go on leave while they're pregnant so that they can
Accumulate
use
the
their leave
days.
days. Yeah, I used my leave days as well.
But pregnancy is already too tough on
Thanks.
women.
Thanks,
like
babe. Yeah.
you're supposed to work full.
Yeah, try not to get sick.
You're strong.
Okay, question number 2. In your experience or imagination, if you got children before you got married, do you think you would be judged? If so, by whom and why?
Hey, si tungekula judgment ingine hata you can't believe it.
With a big spoon. That's me calling
Sisi
judgment.
will have been judged from here to Alaska, man.
Yeah.
Because we have the Christian audience.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Those
you
ones
get
are
judgy.
My music would be pulled down of so many stations.
It would affect your bag.
Definitely. Silikuambia. So
Christians.
yeah, these Christians, they're always fake. And then now you know, for us, you will get judged by Christians and even non-Christians.
Yes.
It's like the whole
Because even
thing.
the non-Christians have a
100%.
very they have very high expectations of how you should behave. In fact,
Yeah.
they're the harsher ones.
I'm sure they are.
So si tungekula judgment crazy, and then
Mad.
also our folks are pastors.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it would have been 10
It would have
times.
been so chaotic, man.
As in from
Yeah.
both sides.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Kula tu
Okay.
hii to say they hated Jesus, they will hate you as well.
But Manjiri, what do you think would be your biggest concern, or what do you think your thought process would be? Society, judgment, parents, disappointment. You know, for me, my biggest is that I wouldn't be my thought process is not really people, but am I in a space to get kids? So I would be more stressed about me and my ability to provide for the kid than other people. It would still stress, especially family. Strangers, not so much. You can sit in the corner, not so much. But family and myself.
But what's interesting for me is that the people close to me, I don't think would judge me. I don't think my
Yeah.
mom would judge me at all.
Your mom would be so
my mom would
excited.
be looking
Like-
so happy.
She'll be doing push-ups.
Throw the kid out.
Hey, she'd be extremely happy. Even people like my passy, my close circle wouldn't have an issue.
Yeah, would be
Okay.
excited
Now
for you.
the online community, hey, they and other people, but not my close people.
Yeah. Okay. Shiv and Shikie, did you feel like you disappointed anyone when you got pregnant?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Don't
not at
really
all.
care.
That's good.
I like she's actually like, nope.
Yeah, we're already
Don't care.
supporting ourselves.
Yeah, it's like
So I mean,
Whatever.
Yeah,
If you're not paying my bills,
exactly.
Don't
don't be
get
in my
so-
You don't-
fields.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's Mahatma Gandhi.
It's Shiv's turn.
Oh, it's Shiv's turn.
As children, did you grow up in homes where your parents openly showed PDA? Shiv and Shikie, is this something you hide / do not display in front of your kids? Ben and Wanjiru, what do you think you will do? So did you grow up in a home that showed PDA? Do you hide it? And
yeah.
what did you guys do? Okay.
I didn't grow up around PDA.
With PDA.
Really. I mean, I grew up with my grandparents. I was raised by my grandparents from a young age.
Yeah.
So obviously, I mean, they were not PDAing all over the place.
Yeah.
Like as grown-ups is when we'd celebrate a birthday and they'll do a quick kiss. Second question, we 100% PDA in front of our children. 100%.
Yes,
And we do it with a lot of zeal. Like it's a decision
And then they get
that
disgusted.
we made.
Ama
Oh
they
yeah,
don't.
no. Our firstborn now has gotten to that point where she
Where
can't
she's
watch.
just- yeah.
Yeah, she's like, ew.
Okay.
Ew. But it was actually something that we purposed
To do. Yeah.
because we want them to see what love looks like,
Yeah.
to see what caring for each other looks
Like,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, we want them going out there with minimal trauma.
Yeah.
So that
The least
so
amount possible.
least amount possible, so that even they can, so they know what love looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because too often you see people thinking that something that's not love is
Yeah.
love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't grow around PDA, but I knew my parents loved each other. So they wouldn't
yes.
kiss and do all those things in front of us, but they would do, like, my dad would say things like, I love your mom, or mom would do vice versa. And they would spend so much time together. So it wouldn't be like PDA as you know it.
Yeah.
But you could tell that they loved each other.
is
And
Yeah.
they love each other. Yeah.
It's awesome.
There was no PDA in my family. None at
Absolutely
all
none.
whatsoever. I think the farthest they went was maybe give each other a hug and maybe
Okay.
because
It
I
was
passed. Because I passed and everyone was in the heat of the moment. Like, okay, daddy.
Excitement.
That's too much for today.
Now you go sit there.
Yeah, there's zero PDA in our
All
family.
right.
Will I do that in front of our kids? Is that the next question?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll make them uncomfortable. I'm the
Yeah.
awkward parent.
Yeah.
I'll be that awkward
It's your
parent.
role.
Yeah.
And then on
It's your role.
sports day.
Yeah.
Magic
I can
t-shirts.
see Ben
Love you,
really
son.
embarrassing the children. He's gonna embarrass your kids.
He's trying to avoid me,
But you have his name on
His
your
name,
Yeah.
his name
It's
is
like
there.
this embarrassing thing I see on TikTok where I think siblings or guardians go pick up their kids from school and then they're playing loud music for their time, and kids find that music annoying, That's
That's
definitely me.
That's gonna be bad. You'll be
Yeah.
wearing a t-shirt
Ah,
with their
definitely.
face over here.
They
for sports
they
day.
better be ready.
Yeah. For you,
What you
Shiv?
should.
My mom's queen of PDA. Man.
Oh, really?
100%.
She's very touchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad is like the opposite. So it was like, he used to be like, oh my gosh. Like, Mama McKenna, like he was like, yo, please. I'm struggling. But she's like, don't hold my hand. Don't. Yeah, so we saw a
till
lot
now.
of that. Even till
Yeah.
now.
You don't
He's,
dance with me.
Yeah, and yeah, so that's who she is. And my dad's very, conservative, traditional, loyal man. And,
Yeah.
But you can tell, like, he wants to, but he's like, in public, he's like, oh my days. Don't make me do this. Yeah. So I grew up, just with a lot of that from my mom. We grew up with a lot of that from my mom. So it was very easy for me to say I love you, to make out, to hold hands. That was very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. PDA is still something we still fight about with Wanjiru up to today.
I think because I'm naturally
Who is
shy.
where? Okay.
Me, I'm shy. So
Okay.
me, but in the house, like when it's just the two of us, yes. So
But outside-
in that sense, I don't see it being a problem for the kids. Because if I'm comfortable in the home, I think the kids will see that.
Yeah.
That's where you're with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Majority of the time.
So, but I think outside, Kidogo, I'm shy.
Even now.
But you're the one who likes PDA more than me.
But like the kissing in front of holding hands,
Yeah.
that's as far as it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me maybe only with family. With family,
You're like,
it's a bit weird.
Yeah. But in front of other people that
In front of other people,
you could
quite
care
fine.
less.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
okay. Who's
I
next?
think I'm up.
Shikie.
My turn. Second last question. Let's see. Okay. All right. In this or previous relationships, did you have any fictitious children or families? How many fictitious kids did you have in previous relationships?
What does it mean by fictitious?
Let me
like
there's
when he's
still
asking
more
what does
here. Let me
fictitious
read the whole thing.
Why is it majina ngumu ngumu, please?
Big words. In your experience, do you think that the castles that people tend to build in the skies make it more difficult to break up? Okay, so we take you back to the beginning, yeah? In this or previous relationships, did you have any fictitious children or family? So had you created
A family
in
with
your
that
head, yeah?
relationship.
Yeah. And how many fictitious kids did you have in previous relationships?
No, I didn't have fictitious kids.
I don't think I've ever had
Hatukufika hapo.
Hapana, hata mimi.
Hatukufika hapo.
I'm just going to take one for the team and say.
You've got a good story.
I'm just going to take one for the team and say. There was this particular relationship. And I think once he said that, that was the beginning of the end. And I'm trying to say this like in the nicest way possible. He had an idea of kids and he wanted to name one kid a specific name. And I knew for sure if that's what you're going to name your kids, then we're not going to
Just tell us the name.
This will be the end
so
of the
we know
story.
who it is, or we will even pinpoint the
it's
picture
the
to
name.
it.
And I know so many people are called that way, but I have a specific problem with that name.
Okay.
What's the name?
You know the way you can use like, so Shiv Junior. So someone is like Shiv Junior.
Yeah.
And like he was so hell-bent and there's nothing wrong with calling your child Junior. If you love that, that's great for you, but it just wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And so he was so hell-bent and he said like his kid has to be called Junior. And there's no way. So he's named Junior.
Okay.
And he said there's no way like he's giving that up. And that's when I knew.
So you're
was
gonna
my
be
cue
you're gonna
to
be
live.
Mama Junior.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Mama Junior, kuja wanue nguo zako uandike kwa kamba
Really,
yangu.
Mama Junior.
Yeah, no. So that was
okay.
no offense to anyone who's called that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just not for me.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never got there to fantasize about kids or talk about kids. Maybe we thought about marriage at some point, but that was like kitambo because we've dated for 7 years already.
Yeah.
So back then I was so broke to have certain imaginations.
You couldn't
we
afford.
were thinking about kids.
couldn't afford
I
those
don't even have lunch for tomorrow.
Transport. Walking from town.
You're walking from Wendani to KU and you want kids.
You can't afford such thoughts.
This serious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've had I think
Fictitious.
same as Ben. I was quite young and really just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that was it.
Okay. What's the other question? Do the castles the people
Yes.
have?
In your experience, do you think that the castles that people tend to build in the skies make it more difficult to break up? So then I don't know. Whatever you've created in
No,
your
they
in your
made it
head.
easy for me because they weren't aligned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have
Like that picture that he had seen,
Oh,
we had
okay,
seen.
Yeah.
Since we weren't
okay,
aligned,
okay,
it didn't
okay.
make it difficult. It actually made it easier for me to be.
We
I
never
would
got
think
there.
it would make it
Yeah.
easier.
There was nothing.
Yeah.
Just quick.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
Mine. It's the last one? Second
I don't know if I think they're together.
There's two, yeah. One more.
Okay.
How long has
That's
this
for
been?
Shiv.
1 hour, 27 minutes. All right. If your partner's parents do not like you or had an issue with you, would you be okay with naming your child after them? Would you be upset if you found out that one of your children was named after an ex? What? Okay, let's first deal with the parents. If your partner's parents do not like you or had an issue with you, would you be okay with naming your child after them?
Me, I'd have feelings.
Yeah.
Me would be like, hey.
Yeah.
I'd have some feelings
I'd
about
have
it.
issues. I'd have feelings.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. Like, why am I pushing that? Like, I already know the relationship is not
It's
good.
strained.
Yeah, why would
It's
you?
like constantly
Yeah.
reminding them when they call their child, you know, it's like,
It's that.
God
yeah.
damn.
nah.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
I.
that would be tricky.
Yeah.
That would be very tricky.
Would you upset if you found out that one of your children was named after an ex?
100%.
Upset?
You change that name now.
The name is gonna change.
The name has to
I
change.
mean, the name is changing.
Before we take this too far, because before they do KCPE or whatever,
And you're the one who needs to go and do the whole process.
Yeah.
You're not going to
Just bring me a change
no,
certificate.
definitely no.
It's a name you both like.
But you know you're liking that name because it's your ex's name.
Yeah,
No, like you like the name, not because it's your exes, but you like the name.
There are many names
I'll
we
have to
can
change
like.
my taste.
There are many names we can like.
There's no way there's only one name that you both like.
Yeah. No.
You
Find another one.
You choose plan
Let's
B.
even go with Mutiso at this
Yeah,
point. I'm not.
we're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. That's the final one. That's for Shiv.
Tufungia Shiv.
That's the last
Back to where
question.
it started.
Right.
Started with the Shiv.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
With him.
ABC. So A, what is your greatest fear when it comes to children? B, have either of you ever been afraid that you wouldn't be able to have children? And C, was this something you discussed before you got together?
Wow.
Okay, Meisha strong.
Yeah, actually.
Meisha with a bang.
Wow.
So one, what is your greatest fear
About children.
when it
About
comes to
having
children? No. What is your greatest fear when it comes to children? Yeah.
Okay.
I think for me, it's a lot of the unknown. Kids are, there's so much that's unknown. There's so much uncertainty around kids. And even the way you guys have been saying, like, you can never be ready. That's already so scary. So I think for me, it's the unknown.
Okay.
Yeah.
My greatest fear about kids would be not to, like raising them and for them to be healthy, like for them not to have any health issues. That's a serious fear for me.
Big fear.
And then have we? What's the other?
We can do
either
A
of
first.
you been afraid that you wouldn't be able to have children? Then was this something you had discussed before you got together?
Oh yeah, I've been afraid of not having kids. Like that's a serious fear that I have.
Able to have
Yeah,
kids.
not being able to.
Because kids are a blessing. Like you would never know what determines or who God decides to bless.
Yeah.
Chooses. So that for me is also another fear. Have we talked about it? Yes, we have.
We have.
Yes, we have talked
In
about
passing, I love you being told, knock on wood, no say it, will not
it. Let's make her cancel it. Cancel it in Jesus' name.
But I think for me, when we last spoke about it, which is weird because it was maybe a week ago. Remember
A few
when I
days
asked
actually,
you?
less than a week.
Because I asked him, like, what would happen if we weren't able to have kids?
Yeah.
What would happen to us? Because it was the first time. We have talked about it on and off, but never seriously.
Yeah.
But it was good to know. And I know you can't know until you're in that situation. But it was good to know that we aligned in the sense that we would want to stay together.
Okay.
Like it's not...
Okay.
We come first.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Definitely.
And there's
definitely.
many options.
Yeah, as
But
well.
There's
Yeah.
options.
Yeah. There are many options, that's true.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean options
we,
like adoption?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Nowadays, although there are no laws governing it here, surrogacy is
Yeah.
not very well governed here. So your surrogate can
options.
run away with your child
Oh, for real?
very easily.
Tafuta bana.
Telling you. For me, I think my biggest fear around kids is the rest of the world. Like people are so messed up.
Okay.
You know, you can have the best intentions, but when you release your child to go out there, you don't know what intentions other people have. And me, that scares me so much.
I know I'll have an overprotection problem, so
Yeah.
I don't know how I'll be releasing them to go.
You'll
out
buy
there.
a Rottweiler.
Oh yeah, there's that's on
To
the
start
table. That's why I
with.
want them to go with the German. Just go play with the relay.
You know?
The fifth pitch in
Yeah.
this episode only about a dog, getting a dog. What?
He's put it out there.
Yeah.
He's really put it out into the world.
Like the fifth
Yeah.
pitch in
It's like a
1 hour.
manifesting.
I'm manifesting, man. I've been the happiest human being. Shiv, what about you?
Yeah, biggest fear. I think it's like Shiko,
Protecting.
just not being able to protect them every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to let go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess the other one for me, it was something just to think about. The second question about not being able to have kids.
Yeah.
Was it a fear? Was it a fear?
Yeah, it was more of like just not knowing. Like, how do I know? How do you know? Like,
Even
You
I'm
know.
like, how will?
Like how do
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So do you go test? And
Yeah.
is it
That's-
certain?
Yeah,
And
that's.
is it, you know.
Wow.
I may be
That's the
weird.
same-
I've thought about testing, just to
Just to
know.
know,
Just to
just
know.
to
It's not
know.
even, I just want to know.
Yeah.
But also, is that certain? Is it, you know? So
Is it 100%?
that was something I thought
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to hear it's not just unique.
And
Maybe it's a
I feel
common fear.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like part of it for men,
Yeah.
it's part of it also just a legacy thing, like leaving
Definitely.
someone behind
Definitely.
Yeah.
to carry the family name.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, thank you so much for the insights. Thank you
Yeah.
for the
a
amazing
nice conversation.
conversations.
Yeah, thank
Wow,
you.
we definitely want to have you guys back, man. I'm sure
I hope
guys
you
will
enjoyed it.
also
Yes.
ask you
Okay.
guys come
We
back on
did.
the conversation.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was nice. Thanks, guys. Thank you for having us.
Karibuni
having
sana,
us.
man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this show throughout. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment, share. Let us know what you think about the conversation. I also asked guys who've taken maternity leave what their experience was in the comment section. We're going to read those comments on a
The
later
next
video. But yeah, in the meantime, Kenyatta University, be ready. Tomorrow we are coming 1 p.m. to 5. It's going to be heavy. We're coming to Dairyland, man. So stay tuned. This is the Joyride Podcast. We love you. Have a blessed week. Adios.
Yeah.